I mean, he did a really good job. He made me comfortable right away. I mean, I met him actually when we went to go take our engagement pictures, and we picked him up, and it was kind of a crummy, semi-rainy day, and I mean, I was concerned about that. Also, not necessarily looking forward to spending 4 hours out in the drizzle taking pictures, but he did a really good job about, making it fun, making it about us. I mean, within 30 minutes, I totally forgot about any negative thoughts that I had about the day, and honestly enjoyed spending 3 or 4 hours out taking pictures. So I thought that he did, a really good job making something that I wasn't at first looking forward to into an enjoyable and memorable experience.
He was with at least my bridal party the entire day, like taking pictures of us getting ready to us leaving. But he never seemed intrusive. Like when Ryan and I took our engagement photos, Jared, bless his heart, it was like 105 degrees outside. And
it was like the middle of July last year.
Yeah, and he was just a trooper.
What I liked is, outside from the posing and taking the family pictures, they did a really good job of kind of just blending into the background. And we were, like our first dance picture, there were some really good ones. And it was like he wasn't there, but like we can look back on all of them and remember, oh, I remember that song, I dancing with that. And he did a really good job of just capturing the moment, several moments, so just blending in.
Took care of everything. We didn't even know he was there. We didn't have to worry about anything. It's perfect.
It's very stressful, and Jared made sure that I had water or wine.
He was there for more than just taking pictures.
Yeah, he made sure that we were okay, and he was our photographer, but he's turned out to be one of our good friends.
One thing I did like is how good he did with the kids, and he's fast. He doesn't stand there all day, but he does good quality work, and he's friendly. He gets the job done.
He made it seem like he was just my friend, so I mean that made it like we were just hanging out, and he wasn't pushy or anything. He would just kind of let us do what we wanted to do, and I liked that. Because when I'm taking pictures, I don't want to be bossed around, and he did good at not bossing anybody around.
A lot of the best photos we have from the wedding in general were just natural photos he was taking as he was walking around during the wedding, and I would remember the moment. I didn't remember the picture being taken necessarily. So you get very natural pictures of me laughing with my dad, or talking with my friends, or just looking at Sydney while we dance, and it was wonderful photos to bring back those memories. Like so many people say about their wedding day, it just goes by in a flash. So much is going on, so many people you're talking to, and having those photos that bring up all those moments was just wonderful to kind of bring back each experience and relive it.
A lot of people who have just their friend do it, or somebody they don't really know, and they get 5 pictures, they're all the same, and only one of them turned out, and they have to worry about not having a good picture for the rest of their life. That's something a memory you want to keep, and something that you want to turn out. I've seen a lot of people that they're very disappointed at their pictures. But at the time it seemed like a good idea because they didn't have to pay to have somebody good take them. So definitely have a professional do it.
He's a professional, but he doesn't seem like a professional photographer. He's got the feel of you going out with your aunt or whatever, your friend, and it's relaxed, but he gets the good shots and it's professional. But like I say, doesn't have the professional photographer feel of do this, now do this, now do this. It was really let us do our thing, and he got the good pictures of it.
He's real easy to talk to, and you don't feel intimidated to say, yes, I like this, no, I don't like this. You really feel comfortable around him, which is good when taking pictures because not everybody likes their picture taken.
He's really comfortable to be around. Like, you're not nervous. Like with our engagement pictures, before we got there, we were like, I wonder how this will be. And he just made it really comfortable. We did it all day, and it was just like, we even had dinner. So it was just like being with a friend. It wasn't like being with someone, to where you're like nervous.
Most photographers I had gone to before, they were almost too professional. It felt kind of like an uncomfortable setting, and it was very much, since they had known each other and it already kind of gave that lightheartedness to it, that we could have fun while doing it, but yet we still were able to get done what we needed to get done on that day.
We're saying if the food is, if the food doesn't show up or the cake is dropped or something like that, that you can kind of just move on. The pictures and the video, if you don't have that, then all you have is like what you remember.
My nieces were really excited all day long about Aunt getting married, and just that picture captures all their little personalities and smiling. And when we were sitting out there, they were like, "Oh, Aunt Tristy looks so pretty."
I like to see what I might look like, you know, when I'm not paying attention and when Ryan's being silly. So for us, those were like probably our favorite pictures, where we weren't looking right at the camera, like it was just like a sneaky shot, and it's nice to just look back at those.
Charismatic. I don't know. For me, it was like he was just so easy to be around, and you felt good about yourself when you were around Jared. So it was a lot of fun to be photographed by him. It felt like I was looking better than I ever had.
This guy knows what he's doing. It's professional. It's not just some guy starting out taking pictures. It looks professional, classy, and there's different. There's not just one specific style. It's all over. It's what you get. So it's just right from the get-go. That's what I noticed, and I wouldn't know too much about pictures, but I was sold just in the first few seconds just looking at what he had.
When we were doing our engagement pictures, he was like, run down the hill and jump as high as you can. So we both we took off our shoes and we're running down this hill, and Justin, I don't know how he caught the picture, but Justin jumped up and did
clicked my heels. I jumped in there, clicked my heels, and he caught it at the perfect moment. And it's like a really neat photo.
We just look like we're having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, it's like other businesses too. I mean, when you're into different things, you know what you need to do. You know, like where to be to take a picture. Like me, I fix cars. I see stuff that nobody else does because I've done it all my life, just like him.
One of my favorites is he took a picture at the close-up kind of just my back when the girls were fastening my dress, and so it's got all their hands on it and the little crochet hook.
There on the location by where our chapel was, there was a train, a caboose, and we got on the back of that caboose, and we had one in the teepee. They had a real big, authentic teepee, and we had a picture of him like he was going to carry me in it, and then we crawled in it. And so I guess that's not just one picture, but
if Jared was an animal, I think he would be a Thompson gazelle. Jumps around a lot, moves really quickly. You know, that or Mongolian wild ass. That's what we talked about in the car earlier.
He's definitely fun-loving, and so just made it really easy to smile. I don't think any of my pictures were a fake smile. You know, the majority of them, I don't know, he would say silly little things like, "Oh, it's so cute," and stuff like that would just make me laugh, and it would just make it really easy to take a good picture, I guess.
Got my husband to smile, which was...
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I hate being photographed or whatever, and he just made it relaxing and didn't even seem like we were really taking pictures. And then we got our pictures back and was like, wow, that actually looks all right. So
very easygoing and took the pictures.
And you can talk to anybody and make anybody feel comfortable up there. He always has something he can say to make you
actually smile.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of both have different ones. You go first.
I said an eagle because he sees the shot and he gets the kill.
And I was thinking more like a hummingbird, working quickly, diligently, you know, really fast-paced, but at the same time, who doesn't love a hummingbird? You always want him to come around.
He's a really good photographer. He's professional. He won't boss you around or make it seem like it's not about you on your day. He always makes sure that it's about you and what you want. And if you want 5,000 pictures, then he'll take 5,000 pictures. Or if you want 3, he'll take 3.
5,000 pictures.
And so, I mean, if you want a photographer that cares about you and not just about getting your money, I would go with him.
He's the man for the job. He just makes it easy and makes it fun. Instead of dreading going to get your pictures taken, you enjoy it, and there's no reason to go to anyone else.
Your dress is going to wind up in a bag or a box, but your pictures are what you're going to have always. So why not get the best?
I will never change for using Jared as our photographer. He'll be our photographer for life.